Hello, 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 and welcome back to the weekend roundup. Today we have Subo with us, a Man U fan. We have Idris, a Chelsea fan, and Naski, a Liverpool fan. And of course, we have KY.
Why do you always say this thing with the least enthusiasm? Like, what do you mean we have KY? But it's
What
all
we
good.
have
But
KY
did you
now?
see that Idris's ad? He's like, why you call his name World Champion?
Oh, sorry. Idris, Chelsea, the world
World
champion,
Champion. Exactly.
the world champions.
You can
And then
add,
Before,
you can add
you can add
Liverpool's on too.
sorry,
reigning champion.
Liverpool, the current reigning champions.
Add Arsenal.
The
Call his
Premier
name
League,
first now.
be specific, be specific.
Sorry,
Premier League,
Premier League reigning champions. See, I should add us now. I'll add Man U first. Man U.
Bad
Premier
glory,
League relegation
bad
battle.
glory, bad glory.
Battle winners.
Now, let's just call the champions and move on. Please. What your-
Theater of dreams champion.
I'm not
Arsenal,
even going to
what
say
about
anything.
Arsenal now?
Yeah, see, this is why I did not see anything in the first place.
No, the
How are we
truth
going to get battered on our own channel now?
the truth is, yeah. We're going to move on to the champion, to the Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
So let's talk about the Ballon d'Or. How did you guys feel about the winners? Dembele ended up winning. I definitely think that was actually the right choice.
For sure.
And did you guys notice how I just used Ballon d'Or to escape this question that you asked? Yeah,
Don't worry. Everybody, we all noticed it.
Yeah. Let's talk
I
about
think
Ballon
with
d'Or
I
a
think
bit.
with the Ballon d'Or though, I think everybody expected Dembele to win. Like, I don't think anybody had a doubt except until Chelsea,
Liverpool fans.
PSG. I don't think Liverpool fans really.
A lot of Liverpool fans spoke to me about it, saying, "Oh yes, Salah should have won it."
Salah.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not saying Salah deserves Ballon d'Or this year. It just feels like Salah's career deserves a Ballon d'Or. But this year, I think his career deserves a Ballon d'Or. He's going to finish Premier League in top 10 players that to ever play in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, his top 10 goals, top 10 assists. He's won league titles.
His career does
Like,
deserve something. It deserves something.
Exactly. No. I do think his career deserves a Ballon d'Or. There are a lot of players that have not achieved half of what Salah has achieved. For
And they have
example,
Ballon d'Ors.
Nedved has a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Nedved has a Ballon d'Or. Consider Nedved's career and consider Salah's career.
He should never have won it anyways. But
Exactly. So it's like, if you look at some people's careers and you look at Salah's, with the influence he has on Liverpool too, it's not like Salah is like, it's almost a one-man show every other day, but he doesn't have one. But not this year. This year, Dembele was outrightly, deservedly winning it, and he did win it.
I think for me, the biggest debate, I don't know how you guys feel about this, is actually not even Dembele's position. I feel it's one, Salah's position being fourth and Yamal being second. And also Rafinha not being
Rafinha
fifth.
being that low,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Rafinha being that low, I don't get it at all.
I think
don't get it.
I think at the end of the day, all this award is influenced by people, right? And at the end of the day, Rafinha's position is questionable, right? Because of what he achieved with Barcelona last season. And I mean, I'm actually like looking forward to Rafinha being in the top three. But I mean,
Yeah.
the third guy on the position on the chart, which is
Vitinha.
Vitinha, he actually was his as well. I mean, he was
Yeah, it's
incredible.
understandable.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It was incredible. Yeah, it was incredible for PSG last season. It was key for
Yeah.
them winning all the trophies they won. So, but another questionable position that I saw was Michael Olise's. I mean, Olise is in number 30. That is profound. He shouldn't have been in number 30 with what he also did, right? It should be like in the,
Bayern.
it should be between like even if like between 10 and 20, right? But like I said earlier, these awards are influenced by people, and it's all about
I mean,
narrative.
at the end of the day,
It's all
someone like
about
Palmer
narrative.
is top 10. Why?
Exactly, that's the thing. But to be honest, Palmer showed his class in the Club World Cup, which is very, very.
I'll put an asterisk to that. He showed his class in the World Club Cup final. That's all. Like, yes, that was when.
No, if you look at his
but
contribution,
one game, the entire season, will not keep you in top 10 Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but if you look at, I agree with what you said. Like maybe Palmer showed up in the final, but if you look at the previous editions of Club World Cup, most of the player of the tournament they awarded is they use the final to judge it most of the time.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
true.
But
That's
then
true.
at that time, it used to be because Europe doesn't enter the competition until way later. And
Later.
more than half the time, Europe wins the tournament. And it won't
Yeah,
make sense
agreed, but
if the European
yeah,
player doesn't
agreed.
get the player of tournament.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, if you look, everyone looks at the Kopama's performance in the final, and
Yeah.
everybody was like, "No, this is a
Yeah, it
this
was
is
a
a
good performance. It
class.
was.
It was
Yeah,
a
no,
class
that's
performance."
undoubtedly.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, I feel like I said something. All these awards they are being judged by influence. They are being judged by PR and all of that stuff, and it's
Yeah.
influenced by people. So at the end of the day, the way they judge all these things, we don't really know. We don't really know the exact criteria. It's just rumors we always get with the way they rank all these players. And at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's PR to PR. I mean, Lamine Yamal shouldn't be in the top three for, in my own opinion.
That's what a
What
lot
did
of
he
people
do?
said.
My second.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And
exactly.
me too. I don't agree. I feel like Rafinha should be in second because when they were listing it and he won the Copa Trophy second time,
I
I'm like, okay,
understood.
maybe this is
Yeah.
like consolation because it's going to miss out on top 5 even.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. But then it was second. I'm like, I don't get it because if you
It's
ask
the
me,
PR. It's the PR.
Yamal is
Exactly.
good. Yamal is good,
Fantastic.
but I
Yeah,
think
agree.
Rafinha's influence on Barcelona is like
Yeah.
higher than
I feel like
Yamal. At least,
Rafinha
yeah, go on,
should
go
have
on.
been the highest Barcelona player.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
last season.
Yeah.
I
You
agree.
should
Like,
have.
I agree.
he saved them in so many games, bro. Champions League, the goals and assists in Champions League alone. Like,
Bruh. But before we move on though, Ballon d'Or women, I don't understand how
Another
Bonmati,
robbery.
I don't
Another
understand how
robbery, bro.
Bonmati is winning the Ballon d'Or. When Spain lost to England in the final of Euros, Barcelona
Baka.
lost to Arsenal
That's not.
in
the final
UEFA Champions League. What more do they have to do? I
So what-
understand if
Now that
Well-
brings another debate of Dembele winning the Ballon d'Or. If you're not
Yeah.
going to give someone that won the Champions League final, which was that Arsenal,
Russo or Mariana.
Russo or Mariona, because like Russo even won Euros against Bonmati.
so like I don't understand why they are like how they judge the
They
Ballon
judge
d'Or.
differently. I say.
Today,
Doesn't make
today,
sense.
it doesn't make sense to me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I said. That's why I said all these things are judged by. Like it's still influenced by some people. It's influenced by
Yeah,
some powerful
exactly.
group whereby they
Yeah.
want it to favor. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
That decision is just
our ceremony is not 100%. Like there is always there is always some gray areas that it doesn't like if you judge it based off of what we viewers have watched, you'll be like no, and there's some kind of a standard criteria every football fans use to judge if this person worth this award, right? So like we look at the trophies, we look at the goals contribution, we look at your if it's the defender, we look at your defense contribution over the season. And at the end of the day, when we look at all these stats, that's how we used to like judge that okay, this player worth it or he doesn't worth it. I mean, everyone agreed to the fact that Dembele was
Deserved
a
it.
profound,
Yeah.
deserved it. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. I think they got that one right. Okay, I think. Do you guys have anything else to say on the Ballon d'Or? I'm about to just move into what we're here to discuss today, the weekend roundup in particular.
Yep.
But before I go into that, I want to say congratulations to the Arsenal women team, congratulations to the Ecorez, and congratulations to everyone.
Best striker in the world.
Yeah,
Best
actually
striker
got
in the
an
world.
award.
Best striker in the world.
If you're
Like,
angry about it, write a
We can't say more. We can't say more. Best striker in the world. There's an award to prove it. Best striker in the world. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's do the weekend roundup. And actually, there's no other place to start than the surprise result of the weekend. Idris versus Sobo. Man United versus Chelsea.
bro.
I don't even know who wants to start. Who wants to take it? Let's
No, Sobo should talk.
You know,
Sobo should
Okay,
talk.
winner starts first. Okay, good.
I mean,
So-
you have to respect. You have to give me
Give
some
us.
respect. My club. First of all, like I want to be happy. Like I can't even lie. We've been losing games, dropping points left, right, and center. There is no joy as a United fan. But I want
Yeah.
to be happy today. We played
Yeah.
that game 45 minutes, one man up, and I still could not see my attack put in like 5 passes to clear the whole pitch. I can't. I'm disappointed in my team. Honestly, we won the game, but we still need to be way better. The United I know, United I love, cannot be performing like that when you're one man up for up to 45 minutes. Then you now have to look at
Especially at home too.
exactly at home in front of the Stretford, there in front of all the fans. People are paying money to watch you, and by sheer luck, Sanchez had moments of madness, and we got advantage, and you could not take advantage of what we had. Oh my god, bro! I'm so disappointed in my team. This is the worst season, worst everything. This, what do you call it? This reminds me of my coach, Amorim. This guy, he has still not convinced me. He has stayed a season and a half. I mean, half season. This is a new season. We're in September, getting to October. This guy has not done anything. His substitutions rarely impact the game. So you have a man up. This guy, Maresca, has taken off all his attackers. So he's ready to defend from the 5th minute of the game. You have a man up, you have the advantage, and you took off your £75 million striker, who has not, the guy has not scored a goal in the Premier League. And your striker, 75 million, has 10 men to play against you. You took him off.
But at the time we took him off, the guys had gone one man down though.
I still don't understand it, regardless. I feel like if we were to play that game, to give that guy confidence, we should have taken off someone like Ahmad, he was not playing well regardless. Like, Ahmad wasn't doing what he was, playing out of position. You now took off the striker that's in position, yet to score, against a team that's ready to defend. So we're going to have more of the ball. I feel like we should have left the guy on the pitch to see what he can do. I still not seeing anything from the guy.
So we might actually get a set score 007.
Yeah. At this point, actually.
Believe.
So Idris, what's your own take on that match? How do you feel? Because this was a match that Chelsea was supposed to win.
Yeah, I mean, on paper,
World champions
it was,
and all.
yeah, for sure. Like on paper, we should be able to have contest evenly with Man U, but for God so good, our keeper that's them.
Red card. Extra man.
So at the end of the day, I mean, I told some of my friend about it that because I see some comments, people blaming our coach of his substitution. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to blame our coach for the sub he made. It was why the whole thing happened is just because our keeper got a red card at the start of the match. Like
Gets a
we've
red
barely
card
even
4 minutes into the game.
we've barely
Goalkeeper, bro.
Bro,
exactly
I was
we've
smiling. I was so happy.
yes we have barely touched the ball when he got the red card. So is our coach impulse decision of substituting. I don't really want to criticize that because he feels like me. My thought, or I want to think the way he was thinking is that it feels like okay, I'm 10 man down. It's still
Let me
0-0. It's still 0-0. Maybe if I put in a defender, I can limit the goals I will concede, right? Maybe it will be like 2-0. It won't be like 4-0, 5-0. You get what I mean? So it feels like him playing 5 at the back will kind of like limit the damage that have already been done. So people were blaming him of, oh, he removed all our attackers. Like
Do you
I
think he
said,
panicked though?
the blame should be on Sanchez.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. Like he looks
Yes, definitely that one definitely gets blamed.
his decision looks like
Like he panicked.
his
It looked like he
decision looks
panicked.
like he panicked, right?
Yeah.
He didn't observe very well to know like okay, this is maybe I should keep calm. But if you look at the intensity that
Yeah,
Man U
how
came
to
with,
go about it
it
exactly.
was so high.
Yeah. Yeah, even the
Yeah,
first 4 minutes, Man U was all over Chelsea. Like 11 v
exactly. So
11. United was all
yeah,
over Chelsea.
exactly. So the intensity was so high. So it feels like, and if you look at the mistake that made us for Sanchez to commit that error. It was because our defender couldn't win the duel with Sesko.
Sesko.
So it feels
duel,
like
Sesko.
6-5 though.
exactly.
Not a
It
lot
feels
of
like
people
if
wins
you
12 against Sesko.
exactly. So it feels like if we should bring Tosin in, Tosin is taller, right? And
True.
like I
Yeah.
said, the intensity Man U is bringing, they keep like launching the ball forward. They keep launching the ball forward. So it feels like if you can counter that one,
Yeah.
it will
True.
limit
So,
Man U's chances of getting the ball or like attacking us very well.
but you knew
Do you
about
get?
Sesko before the match. You knew about Sesko before the match. You knew Sesko was tall before the match. Sesko did not
Fair,
grow.
fair.
Did
That's a
not
good point. That's a
did
good
not
point.
grow extra inches during the match. You knew about that before
Yeah,
the match.
for sure, definitely. But another thing I told people is like, look, we are not in the training session with all this coach to know
True.
why they prepared the game like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I mean now? So the decision of him not starting Tosin is based off of maybe what he feels like this is how he wants to prepare the game, right? So and also the first goal it was I feel like Man U played it very well to get the first goal, but the second goal I blame my back line. They couldn't contest for the ball. That doesn't
Sorry,
make sense.
sorry to interrupt. I actually reviewed that goal, and I think I blamed the goalkeeper because the ball was in the
Yeah,
air.
yeah, and
The
the
ball
goalkeeper
was
is
in the
power
air
on the
for
back
at least
line.
3-4
Yeah,
seconds. He could have claimed that
exactly.
ball. And yes, I agree with you. The backline actually, because
Yeah,
Luchon came
it
from
includes the
nowhere,
goalkeeper.
jumped
Yes,
into the air, beat everybody, won the first ball, and then Casemiro won the second one. It was
exactly.
exceptional.
So
But
that's why I'm saying that the second goal from Man U shouldn't have happened if the back line were they were able to like contest for the ball aerially. So that's just it for me. I mean, Man U, I think they had a game plan and I think it actually worked for them. Rushing us, like making the game intense at the get go. So at the end of the day, the team that wanted the win actually got the win. There's
I
nothing I
like
can say
that. I
about
like that.
how yeah. There's nothing I can say about how Chelsea played. Like they tried to come back into the game, but I mean at the end of the day they couldn't get the result they wanted. So give it up to Man U. They got the 3 points, and that's
That's
it.
one.
We
That's
move
one.
on to the next game.
A humble world champion. A humble world champion.
Was he always humble or was he humbled? Which one? Were you always humble or were you humble?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm always
Wow.
humble. I'm always
Wow.
humble.
Wow. Wow.
If the scoreline was different,
He will not be humble. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Was he always
No.
humble?
No.
But at least he gave
I would
honor to
have,
whom honor is due.
yeah, exactly. It's a fair game, and like I said, Man U came with a game plan. Like they showed that they wanted the win. They did what they had to do, and they got it. So it's simple. And like I said, my Liverpool guy, I told you the season is just started. We've not gotten anywhere. Anything
Yeah,
can
yeah.
still happen. People,
I heard that
teams
last
are
week. I heard
teams.
that last week. But okay.
Teams are dealing with teams are dealing with injuries. Teams are dealing with inconsistent VAR's decision. So the season is still long. Anything can still happen. So yeah,
That's true.
Before we jump off Man U, I just want to point it out that Man U has played 5 games this season. In those 5 games, they've played Arsenal, they played Liverpool. Sorry, they played City, they played Chelsea, and they have 7 points. If you ask me, from
That's
the
not
start of
bad.
the season, if you ask a Manchester United fan, given how last season went and where they are now, I think if you ask them from the beginning that would you take 7 points from those 5 games, I think a lot of them will say yes. Do you get? A lot of them will say I do understand because like I've seen Man U and every season I watch Man U in preseason. I'm always optimistic. I think they'll do better this season, and then season starts is the other way. If you ask me, the only game Man U has played well this season is the Arsenal game. That's the only
Yeah.
game they've played well. And for some reason, every other game they've forgotten how to play. But yeah, like I feel like Manchester United fans should be more like enthusiastic about their season
Optimistic.
going forward.
But
Yeah.
Optimistic, yeah.
United fans is okay. Yeah, keep going.
Sorry. My thing is that I get that we should be happy with 7 points, but like, I'm a proud United fan. 7 points. Imagine when you're telling 7 points.
That's why I
five games,
said.
though. It's
That's
just
why I
5 games.
said. That's why I
But-
said.
but-
If you consider where you're coming from last season and where you and like the way last season went,
To forget last season. I don't even know what
I
happened.
know,
See,
I
you
know.
know-
But the way last
you know,
season
you
went,
know, Sobo, I said something at the get-go, like when we started, like you guys are still riding on your past glory, and that's what Man U fans are still fixated on, right? If you look at Man U of like last 5 seasons, what KY said you should have acknowledged it, like that should like if you look at Man U's level right now, Man U's level is not a level of a European team right now. So if you got a 7 point from playing top three teams, like the one of the top three teams in the league, and you got a 7 point, I think it's fair enough. I mean, you won against Chelsea, right? So it's fair enough to say you guys are there is still room for improvement in the team. So that's like moving forward, you just be hopeful that as your next fixtures, you are able to like ride on, let's say this
Yeah,
Chelsea win now.
actually, I'm
You
hoping that this
exactly.
Chelsea win can kickstart our season.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
going in
So
that small spark.
for the past 3 or 4 seasons, Man U have been average. Like they've not been a fantastic team that you be like, oh, they are worthy to be playing in Europe. Do you get what I mean now? So don't what KY said is actually like a good observation.
Okay, yeah, so I actually agree with you, man, Idris. And one way I'll say on this whole thing is that um, I am hoping that every team actually, every top six team loses at Old Trafford. We've gotten our 3 points, so the rest of you can go there and lose. Moving on, let's actually just move straight into the second biggest game of the weekend. Arsenal, actually, that was actually the biggest game. Arsenal versus Man City was actually the biggest game. But yeah, Arsenal versus Man City. So KY, you're the one that's going to drive us through this. Tell us how you felt about the match. Tell us how you're feeling now. What could have
Um,
gone better? What did you learn from the
I
match?
think when I saw the lineup for that game, and first of all, when I saw Trossard, because I had expected Marino to start the game. When I saw Trossard and not easy, I'm like, okay, all right. I just went back to bed straight. I just went back to bed. Then I watched the game. Then City goal happened. Then I saw the shock of my life. City going into a deep block. Like, I don't think I saw that coming. I don't think anybody imagined
No, no,
that
no, no
Pep.
football fan in the world. No
I don't
football
think
fan in the world
anybody
expected
imagined that
Pep
Pep would drop into a low block
low block. Yes, yes, yes.
anywhere. You're like, I see Pep play 5-4-1. I see Pep play 5-5-0.
Yeah, he played 5-5-0, man.
What do
He
you
played 5-5-0.
mean?
Took off his
Pep has
striker.
four
I've
center
never
backs,
seen a
three
defender do that.
DMs. Four center back, three DMs. Like, this was are not makeshift player, like actual DMs.
Deepest blow.
Now, like
He, he, he
it was
retreated. He retreated.
that is the around football that everybody thinks that Arteta plays. Like everybody, that's the around football that everybody actually thinks Arteta
No,
plays.
it's not. It's not. This Aram football tag is not. It's not. They
It's a
didn't
style
start
of
it
football,
with.
man. I don't
No, no,
really
no.
care.
Even I want to say like they didn't start it with Arteta. They started it
No,
with
no, I'm
Mourinho.
saying they attribute it to Arteta. Don't worry. Like I get what you mean. Like, but a lot of football fans always say that Arteta like plays around football. I'm just saying this.
I,
That around football that they attribute to him is what Pep showed us, and I don't think anybody saw it coming. Like I said, but again, I still think if Arsenal started with Eze in the 10 at least, if Arsenal started with Eze at the 10, I think they had a better shot at winning the game.
Mm.
I
Now
told
let's go back
Illeri,
to Arteta.
I told Illeri in the match
What did you
review.
say? That's me. Yeah.
Let's go back to Arteta. Why does Arteta think three DMs will work?
First of all, they are not
Marino
three
is a DM.
DMs. They are not three
But
DMs.
you
Marino
can
is not a DM. He
He's not a
literally
DM.
plays the same. He
He's
plays.
a box to
You wait.
box.
Hold on. Let me bust your head.
let me say,
You do know that he plays the same role for Spain, right?
I know he plays the same role, but the thing is, Merino is not a creative bro. In that midfield, tell me a creative player
What you're not getting?
who can okay. Like, I'm asking you a question. Who can
Yeah.
sort that pass to Gyökeres to finish?
Probably easy
The
or
thing is,
Odegaard.
you don't watch Gyökeres in, you don't watch Merino enough. He can. The only problem with Merino is that he's not modeled like your typical attacking midfielder that would rather have an incomplete pass he would rather have an incomplete pass, like with the hopes of creating like a line breaking pass, right? But with Merino, he's very risk averse. I told Larry something. He's like the epitome of Arteta in a player. He's very, very risk averse. If he's going to lay a pass and there's a chance of it being stopped in the middle and then we lose possession, he will rather turn back and give the next safe pass. That's not really an attribute of an attacking midfielder, right? I agree with you. But it doesn't mean he cannot play that role. Now, I was going to explain this before you ask this question. You see, that lineup in that instance was to cater for the worst that can happen. Say City comes in the front foot and for some reason the play goes in their way. Arsenal is under cosh. Arsenal is able to sustain that pressure with that lineup. But is that Arsenal's best lineup if City is on the back foot? If Arsenal wants to be on the front foot? No. Arsenal can do better. But like that lineup was supposed to cater for everything and anything. But I actually think things happen in football. And the manager he did the right thing by correcting that mistake at halftime. There was no need to rush to take out Merino in the first half. The first opportunity he had was halftime and he corrected it. And I feel like that just gets him out. It might have cost him the win. I feel like that will open his eyes for other times. Like, this is not the same scenario with Liverpool. In Liverpool's turn, when we played Liverpool, Eze did not have the experience to play at the 10 for Arsenal. Right? It's a different scenario. He just joined the team. That will have been his debut. It didn't make sense to play him then. But now he's been with the team for at least 4 weeks. He has seen them train. He has most likely trained in the 10 because, I mean, Odegaard is not around. He definitely must have trained there. Even if he has not trained there, he has seen players that have trained there. So you know what is expected of him. Gyökeres and Madueke, they've played in the system for at least 5 weeks now. So there's less pressure on that number 10 role to play. So there was no excuse for Eze not to play in the 10. Do I understand why Arteta played the lineup? Yes. Does it mean he did not make a mistake playing that lineup? No, he did make a mistake. Eze should have started because when Eze came on, like I think I expected Arsenal to get a goal in the first 10 minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
Somehow they didn't get it.
Yeah, he came on, the game became
like the game changed.
Yeah,
before this City had their breaks with their numerous devilish tactics of just falling down and crying for fouls where there are none. But yeah, it was just one of those games. Yes, it is 2 points drops for Arsenal. There's no doubt about it. But you can see how much of a relief it was for Man City to get that point. Pep literally said he didn't give any fucks about what the tactics should be. He just wanted to get momentum back into the team, and you could see it in the lineup.
Exactly, and I saw his like maybe like his post match takes on it, and it was like maybe like people. I think they asked him about him playing low block, and he was like, oh, maybe this is his first time doing it. That even moving forward, he can do transition. Play transition. Yeah. So I mean, I think maybe Pep now is like I think he's now getting to a point whereby I just have to do anything to win right now.
Yeah.
Results. It's getting result oriented.
Yeah, result oriented now. Like I don't care how I play now. I just have to do something to win. You know, give the team a good momentum because now it feels like playing his ideology or his philosophy. Maybe he's not winning any longer. A lot of teams have caught up with him, and so he also has to adapt to anything that happens going forward. So I mean I really love that. I mean Premier League have humbled Pep now, whereby he also is doing what it takes.
Four times back to back. I don't think he can be humbled, man. Honestly. He came and he dog walks the league.
Yeah, no. What I mean by I'm not saying about his achievement or something. What I mean is by him changing philosophy. Like everyone was surprised
I think I sort of agree with Idris.
Yeah,
because
like everyone was surprised
for Pep to be like Pep played a game and he has 32% ball possession. Do you understand?
I mean, come on. How
Pep Guardiola played a game and had 32% ball possession.
You have to question how did
over 50 clearances in one game.
But you see, though, you have to consider that this current Man City crop of players is different from the crop of players that dog walk the league. Like,
Exactly.
No,
4 5 years,
definitely,
the level of
definitely,
the players has
definitely.
drastically reduced. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
Yes.
now I think he surprised Pep. Like this season surprised him with how bad last season, bleeding into this season, surprised him with how bad or not as high as a level that his players were compared to like the previous
And if he's trying to rectify it, he's throwing a lot of money at it to rectify it. Hopefully he doesn't. Actually, long may this continue. Um, I think my own take on this is I feel like Arsenal need to start acting like big boys again, right? And why I would say that is if you reverse the situation, Arsenal going to Man City's house on a shaky form, while Man City is quite stable, looking good. You know for a fact that we're getting torn apart, bro.
first whistle from first
Do
whistle.
you
Yeah,
understand?
hold
They
on,
are
hold on.
on us like
I'm not saying
straight,
you're wrong. I'm
and we
not
need
saying
to
you're
start doing
wrong,
that.
Larry. I'm not saying you're wrong,
Hmm.
but at the same time, you can see the difference in why it would not apply directly.
I'm
Arsenal
listening.
in the past have been the team that gets dog walked in these games. So if
Yes.
Arsenal is the team that is a little bit low on form, it would make sense that City wants to tear them apart because it's not new to them. Whether we like it or not, as much as we want this feeling of being not being the underdog to remain a thing, it is new terrain for Arsenal. It is something they have to get used to
Mm.
over time. They are not used to being here, whether we like it or
Time
not.
has
I think
passed.
that
You all have been second for how many years now?
and
Like
not just
what
that. I
years
feel
not
like
there?
So
you
see,
get
this is
that's
the
the thing.
thing.
You need to have that
What
confidence that you're there. You need to.
exactly? And see, I'm sorry, I'm going to use a line from Illyri. What will bring that is trophies.
Okay.
What will bring that is trophies. Like when they start winning, now they feel like nobody, like no matter who is coming to Emirates, I want to beat you. Whether you're on form, whether you're not on form, whether you're Man City, whether you're Liverpool, whether you're
KY.
Barcelona, whether you're
KY.
Real
To be
Madrid.
honest, we should already be there by
5 years
now.
in at this level of with
We
this level
should
of
be here
intensity.
by now.
I I I, I
And
don't
I don't
I
mean we
don't.
should have the
Oh,
confidence that
fair
oh we're
enough.
going to. I don't think I'm not saying we're going to say oh say them 5-0. No, but you should have the confidence to say you know what I'm going to play my game. You're coming to my house. I'm going to play my
Exactly.
game,
I'm here to impose
right?
my will,
And
not
I'm
to
going to
react.
exactly you're going to bend to my will. If you're going to win,
Exactly.
you have had to have beaten me at my game. Not that I'm going to change
So
my
so this is
game
the
to
thing.
try
This
and
is the
not
thing.
lose.
Again, I'll go back to that lineup. That lineup catered for this. What that lineup did not cater for is City sitting back. That
I don't
lineup
think
catered for you will try to attack me, but I'll make you bend to my will. That lineup was that. That
no,
if
no. Let me.
that
I think
lineup was exactly that. So
I think you're
I get
getting
what
it
you're
wrong
saying.
though.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying completely. Like we have to be able to impose ourselves on the game. Quite
Hmm.
alright. I agree completely. But again, that lineup was the lineup to say, even if you want to come out, I can control the game still.
Mm.
Do you get? Like it's a thing of even if you want to come out, I will control the game still. That's what that lineup was meant to do. That's what I'm trying to say.
I get. Okay, no problem. I see. I feel like this is something that we can argue for days on end. So let's just actually just move on to um Naskid has been quiet, letting the peasants are talking. So the king
You
just sits
don't have
down.
to. You don't have to.
Uh, yeah, I figured. So let's talk us through your match. 2-1 win against your rivals.
Messi
It
side,
was a
your
great
city
day for
rival.
you. It
Yeah,
was a great day for you.
it was a good game to be honest. I think this season for us it's been we start off very good in the first half and then the second half the momentum just dies off and we're panicking.
Mm.
Um, but this weekend though I would say we played really well. It was a balanced game like I expected. It's a Merseyside derby, so like Everton are all if Everton are 20th on the league. When it's Merseyside,
Liverpool
just
Everton is
just
always
expect
different.
just expect a crazy game. It's always gonna
Yeah.
be tough for us. So I wasn't expecting any like crazy scoreline like a 5-0. But nevertheless, like we're top of the league. We're still perfect, 5 out of 5.
6 out of 6 actually, because
Uh,
I think you won the Champions League as well.
6 out of 6.
If I
Thank you.
count Champions League, why would not count the
Thank
Community
you for
Shield?
reminding me of that Atletico
Why
game.
would not count the Community Shield?
Guy, please. KY.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
KY. Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm
I'm
just
very
saying.
happy. So, like so far, the only thing I need to see now is how we're going to implement the Ekitike Isak starting
I tell
together.
you what, you're not. You're
I think they
not.
will. I
I don't
think they
think they
will,
would.
though.
No,
I think they will.
I'll
Because I
get.
think Ekitike
I
plays on
think
the
they will.
left.
I
Ekitike
think
plays on the
they will.
left.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. I know, like, I don't know Liverpool football like more than a Liverpool fan and whatnot. But I can see the movement on Ekitike. I think he can do a job on the left. I think the league is already used to Gakpo just getting the ball. And all he wants to just do is drive in and shoot.
And cut. Yeah, cut.
Yeah, that's all he wants to do. He's
Like he
like
does
he's
that a
like
lot. He
He's
does
like
that.
a reverse Valencia. He's a reverse Valencia. Valencia cuts to the right, and he cuts to the right from the left hand side. I don't know why that's the only thing Gapo does. Like he does, like he works
He does it
sometimes,
well
but
too. He does it
sometimes
well.
exactly he does it well. He does it
Yeah,
well,
he does
but
it well, but when Premier League
Catches
ups
up
to
to the
him,
yeah.
catch it up to you.
you now start blaming him that that's the only thing he knows how to do.
True. True.
Fans will start crying that, oh, that's the only Gakpo contributes to the team. And
But
since opposition team have already gotten what he does, it's zero. That means his game is zero.
yeah,
Like, just bring out some other things about yourself. Like, I mean,
yeah.
if he's doing a good defensive contribution, well, it makes sense as well, right? Like, if he's very good at assisting the number 3 or like the midfielders in winning ball backs, that's fantastic as well. So yeah, but is attacking wise, if teams catches up to his gimmicks of him just cutting to his foot and shooting, they will know how to arrest it. I know for sure. Premier League, a lot of Premier League teams have invested in data analysis tools to know
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah,
this is it, and they will just catch up with you. It's simple
yeah.
as that. That's how teams have catch up with Guardiola now. So that's it. So
Liverpool this season, yeah. Liverpool Liverpool last season and Liverpool this season. I'm more scared of Liverpool this season, like the way they're playing, than I was scared of Liverpool last season. And Liverpool last season won the league, which is why I'm surprised. Like I didn't expect Liverpool last season to win the league. I thought they would fall off at some point because of the way they were playing football. But this season they look even more scary. And now they have Isak, Ekitike, and look at Liverpool fans are worrying about which locks, which striker should I play? They've
Yeah.
never been fielders with so much
And,
envy as
and,
a United
and
fan.
some people strikers have not, they have not kicked off yet. They are already coming off.
006. 006.
Some 006 have not kicked off yet.
I
But we'll
come.
be there. We'll be there.
It's crazy
We'll be
that
there.
it's crazy that Naski is stopping him despite him giving Liverpool
My
praise.
professor.
But you can't win. You can't win. See what Amorim is doing to me. Like I can't win.
No friends in the streets, man. You're giving the guy
But yeah,
praise
like
and
the
you're
Liverpool
neck.
game was a surprising one for me, to be honest, because I think Liverpool have, like Naski said, they play well in the first half all the time, and this time was probably one of the best halves they played all season. I think the only one that is better is the Tico game. That's the only half I know they probably played better, but somehow they just allow teams to get back into the game, and that's what they will have to look at. Like in all the games they played this season, they take control of the game, and somehow the opponent gets back into it. But yeah, like I did say on the last podcast, that if they want to win the league, they have to play better, and I think they played better against Everton. So yeah, it was a good one.
Okay. I actually I agree with you. I'm a hater, so I barely like giving people props, and I always hope that other
We hope
teams
for the
fail.
best.
And I hope for the worst actually for you guys. So yeah. But one thing I always say is I don't hope for injuries. I just hope that you just don't do well. Like I need
We're
Van
not
Dijk to
like
be
them. We
on the
don't wish
pitch.
injuries on
I
anybody.
need him to be on the
We're not like
pitch
them.
scoring
We're
own
not like them.
goals. That will
We
make
don't
me
wish
happy.
injury on anybody.
I need Van Dijk on the pitch scoring own goals. I'll be happy.
Yes.
Anyways, let's just move on to actually I think another big game that we had this weekend was actually this Spurs match. Champions of Europe, as they call themselves. Uh, they did what I expected them to do, which is not win. They did not win the match. Brighton 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2.
I think I watched the game, and I think I was very surprised as to how. No, I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but then I expected more from Spurs. I mean, like under Thomas
Yeah,
Frank, they've been able to dominate games.
You expected
They
more.
do. They make what you say?
I said you expected more.
yeah.
I expected more from Tottenham. Yeah, like they
No,
played
he's
better this
speaking, he's
season.
speaking, he's speaking from an objective view. He's not
Oh
speaking
no,
from
no, no!
an
I'm talking
impartial.
as a football fan now, not like as an Arsenal fan. No, I'm just talking as a football fan now because I've watched them under Thomas Frank. They've been more compact, and the only game they've looked clueless this season is Bournemouth game. But somehow Brighton had their number. Like in that game, they went 2-0 up,
As they typically do.
and exactly. But one thing is sure is the way Spurs play, they just held on in the game. Their goal came as a result of luck, but they still took it and built momentum from there. Javi Simons came on, he was excellent, giving the right passes, disturbing the right channels, and eventually they're able to level the game and got a point from it. So yes, it's one of those things, but I still think Spurs will Spurs eventually. It's the history of the Tottenham. They will still
This
end
season
up.
they're looking better though. They're
Yeah,
looking way better than.
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like they will be up there this season, and now it pains me to say because they were with us last season.
In the mud, yeah. They were in the
So
mud.
I think the thing is, well, first things first. When I watched the Brighton game, it made me realize one thing: Thomas Frank is still Thomas Frank.
Yep.
Whether he's managing Tottenham or he's managing Brentford, I think he still has the same weaknesses in his game. And the weakness he had at Brentford was he plays well against the big teams, and the smaller teams he struggles. And the same thing is applying now. In the big games, he's able to stay compact, and nobody's going to complain that he's staying compact because you are playing against a big team. You're allowed to stay compact. You are supposed to just get a result anyway. But now he's playing in Tottenham, where there are some teams where you cannot just sit back.
Yeah, you have to
The
do one
media
big
will
game to
talk.
them.
You have to play, and
Yeah.
now those teams are taking advantage because usually Brentford, Bournemouth. What you're going to say something?
No. Continue what you're saying. Continue what you're saying. Don't worry.
So like Brentford, Bournemouth now. Thomas Frank cannot sit back anymore. He has to play like he's managing Spurs. Bournemouth know that, and they can hit him on the counter, and he didn't have control of that game at any point, even. So I think the same thing is applying to this game. Bournemouth, Brighton, template games that he could have had a certain tactic last year, but now he can't afford to do the same now. So how he manages that is what will tell if he can make it in the big leagues.
So I actually wanted to even bring a particular set of teams to you guys and just submit them before your feet. Aston Villa and West Ham. What's happening? Aston Villa especially, because as it stands, those two teams sit 18th and 19th in the league right now, and these are teams that are mainstays in the Premier League. Even the newly relegated sides have gotten more points than them. Something definitely has to change in those two things. I think one of them is at least one of them is getting sacked. At least the West Ham manager, I think is getting sacked.
I think West Ham, yeah, West Ham. I think we can all agree West Ham is getting
Yeah,
the
it's
sack.
awesome, yeah.
Getting
Like,
I
sacked.
can agree. I can agree West Ham is getting the sack. But I think Idris pointed out something earlier. It's a thing where I feel like if there's one league where you cannot go under the radar for a long time, it's the Premier League. I feel like Emery has stayed long enough in this league that we all know how he plays, whether it's against a big team or a small team, and he's not doing anything different.
5 games,
At the
no
beginning,
wins.
at the beginning of last season, this is the funny thing. A lot of people do not remember, but like this is the same way it started last season.
Last season, too,
But
against that world.
But Duran comes on, scores a wonder goal, they get the
Go
win, and like
run away.
it's
Yeah.
exactly it is just cracks that's covered up with plaster, and then they've gotten the win. That's why at the end of the day, I never support result based analysis because like we might have won today, but like how did you get that win? And I feel like that's why like I was trying to bring Sobo back because it's doing the same thing too. Man U is winning or they're getting 7 points, but how are they playing? And I think the same thing is happening to Emery, and now he's getting found out
So
because they can't score a goal to save their lives.
just in case you guys don't know, KY is actually Emery's biggest fan. He loves Emery like mad.
Huh?
So
I think reverse is the case.
He didn't want Emery to leave
Reverse is the
Arsenal
case.
when
I do not like that guy.
I've
I
not seen
don't
someone
like
that
him
hates
at
Emery
all.
more
Why
than
don't you like him? Is it because he cost you your league title in
No,
last
no,
Europa
season?
League.
no, it wasn't
Before
that. No, I've hated him, dude.
before that, he didn't like
I
that.
didn't like him when I was Arsenal manager.
He
Like,
didn't like him
let me
before
tell you
that.
what's crazy. We went on a 22 games unbeaten run, and I was calling for him to get sacked in that
Fact.
run.
I remember.
In that run, I was calling for him to get sacked. Like that's the kind of person I am. Like I'm very like I don't like we won today, so yeah, it's all gone. Cause I want to be able to rewatch the game and be happy I'm rewatching the game. Like every game
Bro,
that
thing
time
you
was
just
not
said,
like that.
that thing you just said is the biggest thing for me now accepting my coach. I want to be able to rewatch the game and love it.
Exactly.
Every day, I'm scared of any small mistake. Anybody that they will pass this way. Somebody will do this. I can't even what.
I mean, what KY said is actually like a good a good thing to always highlight when watching like for you to love your team or for you to love the way your team plays, right? Like for you to say, okay, you like the way this coach did his tactics and he got it right. He uses these tactics to like win games. You get like you'll be so glad, and that was why I actually like I love our club World Cup run. Our coach was like I saw how our coach was intellect with his tactics throughout the whole tournament.
Even
Honestly,
the Fluminense game.
especially especially from no hold on especially from the
From the
knockout stage
Flamengo game.
from the knockout stage, from like all the games we played during the knockout stage, he showed his tactical dexterity. Do you get? So like what KY said about you wanting to watch your game after the game have been played, like you are gassed, like you are excited about what the coach did in terms of tactics. That's absolutely good for as a football fan to look out for in
Yep,
how the team plays.
I agree. I agree.
I think for me though, like I think Aston Villa will still get they'll still get back on track. I think what they're lacking right now is a creative um midfielder that can help Morgan Rogers out. Because
Yeah,
as of right
he's
now,
isolated.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
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 we
you
can
can.
hear you. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. So as of right now, Morgan Rogers is not the Morgan Rogers of last season.
Last season
Ollie
Mm.
Watkins
as
is
well.
not getting fed the ball um, as much. So what they are missing right now, the missing piece right now, is to get that Avi Elliott guy on his A game. Bring
Mm.
him into that team, and he's a player that I've watched at Liverpool, and
Mm-hmm.
I know he can create play. He's a very creative player. So once you can help Morgan Rogers like get a second guy for Morgan Rogers, and you're back on track. You can start scoring again. You can start winning again.
I have a
Uh,
theory.
but for West Ham, as of West Ham, I don't see them coming back. If I'm being honest,
They're gone.
they are gone.
I have a theory to support what Naski said. Aside from
Mhm.
Rogers not being the same Rogers we know from last season,
They lost
like
Rashford.
obviously, like Idris said, we've all watched you now. Like it's not new to us anymore, right? I think Watkins as well is not the same guy.
Yeah.
Like since they've stopped that move to Arsenal in January,
Bro,
he's not been the same guy.
bro.
He's not been like I know he has not gone to media to say anything. He has not thrown any tantrums. We've not heard anything. But I know for certain that since January, after they ended that move, they blocked the move. I don't think he's been the same guy. I don't think he had the same commitment to the team, and I don't know how they sort that out.
Mm. Okay, I think actually that's actually come to the end of our weekend roundup. If you need reminding, Manchester United are still on negative goal difference and they're 11th on the table. Um, Liverpool are sitting chill, 100% record in first. The world champions, they've only won 2 games out of 5 this season, so
World
there's a lot of improvement.
champion.
There's a lot of improvement to make there. Arsenal 1-3. drawn 1, lost 1.
Hmm. Hmm. Lost
5
one.
points. 5 points behind the league leaders. So
Liverpool.
also another part that we need improvement. I don't like the fact that our record actually is quite identical to Tottenham's, and it's quite irritating. But yeah,
I always tell you, comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of
but
joy.
that's what the league is, though. The league is comparison. Being a
I
fan is
don't, I don't, I
comparison.
don't move
It's
that
part
way.
of
If
it.
I want to compare, let's talk in May.
That was you have talked for the last 4 years, bro.
I know, right?
Was I talking?
No,
Was I talking?
it's not the thing.
I
So you have to
wasn't
talk
talking.
trout.
Exactly.
You have to talk trout.
I
Because you
was
don't
no,
talk.
no, 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 no. I don't move that way. I don't move that
I
way.
know.
If I don't
talk.
win the league, let the league winners talk. Let the league winners talk.
Nah,
They
man.
deserve-
Nah,
Now
man.
I won the league.
Yeah. Okay, what? We don't have talked since 2004, bro.
At the end of the day, I'll just learn sign language.
At this point, bro.
I'll learn sign
What you
language.
mean? What you mean, man? Anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. To our guests, Sobo Idris Naski. It's actually a very nice show. It was nice having you guys on.
Thank you,
Hopefully,
guys.
we have
Yeah,
more of the same. If you have
yeah.
anything
Thank
to
you
let
for
the
hosting us.
viewers
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
please.
thank you for hosting us. Yeah, it's really nice chatting with you guys, and I look forward to doing more of this, and have a
Yeah.
good laugh, and we'll see who wins at the end of the season. We'll
What
see who laugh best.
champion?
We'll see
But you
who
can
laugh
come back
best.
for
We'll see who laugh best at the end of
But
the
you can
season.
come back for therapy. Come
Me,
back for
me,
therapy, so
my own is not about now. It's about what happens at the end of the season.
Let's talk
So
in
we know
May. Let's
who
talk in May.
no
exactly.
problem.
So
No
at
problem.
least
No
last
problem. No
season
problem.
I was able to show that I'm the world champion. So it's what it is. Yeah.
You know, you know, guys.
That's
You know,
what's up.
guys. I've been following you guys for a minute now, and
Yeah.
like I've just been following the way the reaction of the fans and other other competitions, and my biggest hot take. I don't know if you guys are doing the hot takes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah, bring it up.
But the biggest hot take is that Chelsea will go trophyless this season.
Let's go.
That's
Let's
why they brought it
go.
up.
Let's go.
That's my hot take for this season. I think
That's
Chelsea
sweet. That's sweet. That's
will
sweet. That's sweet.
Do you
That's
have
sweet.
anything to say to the
Please
viewers?
give us your own take. Give us your own
The-
take.
my own hot take is, if I don't know, maybe the viewers will understand it, but ìgbéraga ló ń ṣíwájú ìparun.
All he just said is pride comes before fall. Pride comes before fall. That's what he said.
Don't
So
worry.
as you as a Liverpool fan, don't be too excited. Don't be too proud about now. Anything can still happen
Happen.
come the middle of the season. Don't be too proud.
I'll do the cams. I'll do the cams.
Don't be
Don't
too
worry.
proud.
More or less, do you have anything to the viewers?
More or less, I'll be the world champion for the next 4 years. So take it as that. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, you got to chop
yeah, thank you guys for having us. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think this is a great podcast, and I think like you guys should just keep going, keep it up.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a lot of guests, and like this is a good community for football fans. So I think something that you guys should keep working on and keep doing it. You get enough support by the time go. So by like May, you see more Liverpool fans. Don't worry.
All right. So, Bo, please give us your hot take and
Tell us what you.
I'm telling you.
let's go. I don't think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that hot though.
I
I don't
said
think that's
that,
hot.
though.
I think it's hot because I predicted that. I predicted that.
We both
I predicted
it.
it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I predicted it. But like, we'll take it.
We'll take it. Okay,
We'll take
what's
it.
your not take?
Also, Arsenal trophyless though, low key. Arsenal. And I'll be back here in May, and I will look at both of you's faces, and I will.
Your hate is showing, bro. Your hate is showing.
It's not hate. It's not hate. It's clear. If you
You
guys
said his hot take now. He gave his hot take, right? He gave his hot take.
to force you to be big boys, you're not ready yet. Don't worry. You need
Bet. I think
Try to give
I gave
hot
my
take.
hot take some shows
Yeah,
back,
yeah, you did.
and I'll say it again.
Mm-hmm. Golden
Go
boots.
for it.
You say
Golden
Mm-hmm.
Boot.
golden
With the
boots.
way
Yeah,
Haaland is playing.
bro. Haaland's on something different, man. Bro.
Haaland player of the season from now. Like I'm telling you, Haaland player of the season, Golden Boot, champion. All of them.
No, yeah, they're not
We'll
winning
see
it.
now.
Mass is not winning it.
We'll see.
That
But KY,
champion.
KY,
That
KY,
champion.
KY, KY, I want to like why do you celebrate more of individual performance compared to Arsenal winning something? Come on.
Because we don't
We're
want
talking
anything
about
now.
hot take now. We're talking
No,
about
no,
hot take. I'm not celebrating anything. Like, it's the hot take I gave before, and I wanted to give it again. It's not
okay,
about
okay,
win.
okay.
Like, if you want me to give it, like, if I say Arsenal will win one of Champions League or Premier League, it's not a hot take because I expect them to. I don't count that as hot take. I
Word.
expect them to win one of Champions League or Premier League this season. So that's not hot
Okay.
take for me. Hot take is
Okay.
what you don't see coming, and I think Gyökeres still wins Golden Boot because at the moment you can tell that he's still trying to adapt to the system. And in 5 games, we've had to play at Old Trafford, we've had to play at Anfield, we've had to play Man City. Like, usually those are not 3 games where like your striker scoring is what the epitome of greatness in those games. It's more important how they play in the games as opposed to how much they score. So yeah, let's
Our
come
next
back
game
in
is
May.
St. James Park. So yeah, we'll come back in May and
Like
revisit all
you,
this
I
hot
have to
take.
remind you people again. You can one best striker in the world today. Today.
I
I'll
love
remind
this,
you
man. I'm
people
not lie. I
today.
love
We
this.
won it
I
today.
love this.
So
I love
golden
this.
boots in May. Golden boots in May. I don't care whether Haaland is playing well now or whenever.
Haaland is deciding games.
I'll be
Like,
there.
Chest.
I don't
Chest.
understand. Is that not his
KY.
job? Is that not his job?
okay.
Like
KY, don't let Sobo shake you, man. Chest, bro. Chest.
no. That's why I brought it back up again. I
Nice
brought
one,
it
man.
back up again.
Nice one. Nice
Gyökeres
one.
wins golden boot. So it won't be as if it's when they start popping out trick that you're saying it now. Why you say before? I'm reminding you people.
We'll be there.
Gyökeres hat
We'll
trick.
be there.
Down.
Word.
Golden
I'll be
boot
there.
soon. But yeah, the other thing I would want to say is I usually do, I want to say thank you to everybody on this show. Usually, again, I didn't tell any of these guys about popping up on this podcast until today, and every single one of them did not even turn it down, and they just said they're going to clear their schedule and be here. Each and every one of them had something to do at this time, but still showed up
up.
here. So I just want to say thank you to you guys, and obviously, like we would expect to have you guys here soon again. So yeah, and to our viewers, watch, subscribe, and you guys start telling us about like guests that you want to see on the
See
show
again.
again.
Exactly.
So like we can bring them back. So let us know the guests that the opinion from the guest and what you want them to come back to come and correct. Because we have a lot of guests that say a lot of things. So you guys should let us know. So yeah, watch, comment, subscribe, like.
So, bro.
Watch, comment, subscribe, like. Yeah, thank you guys.
As I always say, listen to KY. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank
Peace,
you.
guys.
Yeah.